So this is your girl Apple again, and I'm back to talk about life. Do y'all not understand that we are living on a flat or ball middle of the universe? Is what people tell us, but don't know 100%. But y'all rather take that and believe it because it kind of sound right in y'all brain, and y'all spread what y'all learn to other people, and they spread what they learn as it being true, and so on and so on. That's ice. I have an anemia problem, and that's my craving. But I'm gonna fix myself eventually. Right now, it hasn't happened yet. I'm working on it, cause when you work on it, you get better. Oh, 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 oh. If you give up, then you die. You live, and then you die. That's what they tell you. But how do you know that it's not going to be people that's going to live for eternity? If they take care of their bodies right, including myself, then I could be one of those people if I live to be as perfect as God created me to be. I know I dream in-house, I dance in-house, I make crazy videos in-house, I listen to some music in-house, I do everything in-house. If I try to go out and do dancing or drinking, something shifts in me where it's like I'm walking into another dimension. So I have weird things happen to me, so I can't go to the club. God made for sure of that, because I can see everything in other people when I go there, which is weird, like what they're thinking and talking. And I don't know why, but it feels like Twilight Zone, black and white kind of movie with me in bars and clubs. So every blue moon, I'll try to go to one and stay for an hour and then bounce. So, anyways, this big place that we live on, doesn't it seem like a monopoly life? Like everything could be given and taken away from you. You collect money at the end of the line, the people that fall behind that don't have no money struggle to win the game. Like if you look outside, sometimes you don't see any wind blowing. How is that possible if you don't feel any wind blowing? And what is around us to keep us for the air to be separated? If the air is breathable here but not in space, then what's keeping the space air from getting into the earth air? Sometimes you just have to ask yourself these questions that okay, say somebody say something and they've been saying it for a long time. Stop one day and just be like, is the sky really blue? Just hearing yourself ask that question will make sparks go off in your brain. How do I know? Because it happens to me. It just happened to me when that came to me. And I just said it. I don't be thinking about that like I know it to be the truth. It just come out like that. But why is we here? Some people think that they have the answer, but they don't. But they'll tell you what they think to be true, and you take it and run with it. Again, why? They teach you to be like I lost my train of thought. Let me see if I can talk about something else. Um, well, I just went blank. I don't know what I was about to say. Something about they teach you about all this stuff in the world, and no one ever questioned if what that person said was real true. How do they officially know? Oh, that's what I was about to say. So they teach you that you live with sin, right? And nobody's perfect, but God is perfect, and God made us perfect. I don't want to hear about, oh, we fell from grace and all that. I don't want to hear that. I know God made us perfect, and we should be perfect. And if we strive every day to make ourselves perfect, don't let them keep feeding you can't be perfect. If they keep telling you that, you're going to believe that too, just so you can keep on doing what you're doing. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm dang on sure working to be close to perfect, because that's how God made me. He ain't got no flaws. If they always telling you and you always believing it and you teaching it, how much of that around the world you think has gone wrong? And and the people that taught it dead and gone and didn't even know if they were right, but they taught it to you. And then if it's the afterlife or anything like that, now they know, and they can come back and tell you, or maybe they can't, I don't know. But I think that's wrong for people to teach stuff that they think, that they can't possibly know, and claim it to be a 100% true. I can look outside and stare at the sun to see the reflection and measure the light of the direction of under the cloud and the shadows popping off the, no. Another thing, I'm blind in real life. Blind, like I could see, but I need glasses, right? I wear glasses. So you mean tell me that something, I thought the farther it get, the smaller it get. So something that is that far, like the sun or the moon, and you can see it as clear as day. Damn, you got some good ass eyes. I can't even see driving at night because the lights reflecting blind me and shit, and everything look blurry. But I could see the sun as clear as day. I could see the moon as clear as day. But the farther something is away from you, the smaller it gets. Just like flat earth. You from one end to another, it looks one size. But if you go further and further away, you can't look at that. So you see that shadow, you go further or further away, and you're not going to be able to see the shadow no more. Well, you could still see mine, but if I was able to go back, hold on, right there, able to go back far. You get what I'm saying. Oh my God, my hands, that was like a workout. You get what I'm saying. It's the stupid shit, stuff that they try to put in our heads. And if you think for yourself, are you thinking smarter or are you thinking dumber? If you thinking for yourself and everything is negative and everybody's lying and this and that and this and that, then you're thinking the slow way. But if you can take a little piece here and a little piece there and put it all into your understanding to know from what you see with your eyes, which is the sun that far away, and it looks like I can touch it if I got in the plane and went that way. With the moon also. So, what you think about that? Leave your comments below. I can talk about God. I can talk about relationship stuff, because I'm very observant, and I tend to look at everybody and observe them, and that gives me quite stories that I can spread and pass along for lessons learned, for you not to make the same mistake. I could talk about food, I could talk about cakes, whatever. I could talk about depression, I could talk about being anemic, because that's what's wrong with me, the anemic part. No, not the depression. You have to have a broken mind to be depressed. Sometimes people can make you depressed and they try to break your mind. But those people you don't need to be around. I try to tell myself that, and I'm still working on it, because I let people drain my energy and take from me and a lot of other things. And it's not supposed to be that way. It's like when you do good and you feel good about life and helping others and, loving God and just waiting on Him to demolish all the evil people. People take advantage of you. And that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. But on another note, like I was saying, we could talk about everything you want to talk about. That's why I'm being recording my videos. You know why? Because I'm nosy and I'm looking out the window to see who's pulling up. Anyways, we can talk about whatever. I'm gonna end the video. This was just a chill day. I went and cleaned the house and back home. And now I'm finna just make videos all day. This is Girl Apple.